Have you ever looked at the title of an article and thought to yourself, but why? Qiyana's stretching in Honkai Impact 3rd leads to Chinese review bombing. Chinese fans of Honkai Impact 3rd brought down the rating of the game because of Qiyana's armpits. Honkai Impact 3rd update in China has a tumultuous effect. Before we jump into this video though, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of our incredible patrons over on Patreon. Your support is absolutely incredible, and I cannot thank you all enough for being a part of this journey. Also, if you have a moment, consider following me over on Twitch. I stream gacha games there every weekend. Admittedly, I haven't played all that much of Honkai Impact. I've played an extensive amount of Genshin Impact, but Honkai Impact was always kind of, I don't know, overshadowed by Punishing Gray Raven to me. But with that in mind, I do remember back in 2021 when Hoyo released the trailer for their anniversary event featuring a list of characters in bunny girl outfits that were all doing a dance that absolutely triggered Chinese players to an extent that I did not know they could be triggered to, all because they were upset that A, they didn't get this event or these outfits in specific, and B, they thought that the characters that were dancing in these outfits were out of character. So much so that Hoyo themselves were forced to retract the event, to completely cancel it and get rid of the trailer, the music video that they had posted to their channel to appease the Chinese players, but also make it impossible for us to actually access the event or the material that was associated with the event. Admittedly, Chinese players are a whole other breed of crazy, even more than your average gacha player. So admittedly, it's not completely unbelievable to see players in China specifically review bombing the game based off of something as ridiculous as this. Honkai Impact 3rd fans in China have started to review bomb the game, seemingly because they're not a fan of Qiyana stretching in her new battle suit. Over on TapTap, the game's received a flurry of 1-star reviews, all upset that as part of the Hersher of Finality's ultimate attack, saying it undercuts the tension of being the form she'd use to fight the main antagonist, Kevin. The game's score is currently sitting at 6.4, having dropped all the way down there, following the outrage over the new character's suit. Many are using the phrase "Kevin was burned to death by Qiyana stretching" in variants of it, highlighting how absurd they think that would happen in the climactic showdown of Honkai Impact's main story. You became the end, you want to save the world needs to be written by everyone, this is the story that belongs to us, and then you're now stretching in battle, writes one user. A lot of fans are seemingly having their entire experience with Honkai Impact ruined by the sight of Qiyana's armpit. Dude, like, I'm gonna be honest, let's just stop there for a minute. I know that there are a multitude of reasons that players specifically are upset with this update. I went over to Reddit, I looked at a variety of different threads that were addressing a multitude of different issues they had with this. But there was one that stood out more than all of them, and that is specifically pertaining to Qiyana and her outfit. Now, if a character stretching and showing a part of herself, or if a character opts to wear an outfit, it's not the end of the world. Why is this such a big deal for people? Why has this been taken so out of context? I don't understand how anyone at all, can be bothered by seeing a girl's armpits. Like, there are so many things you could be triggered by with this update, but you kind of zone in specifically on the armpit that is being displayed, which again leads me to think to myself, but why? And more than that, what is wrong with some people? Like, I have an armpit. Are you gonna close out of the video if I flash you my armpit? A lot of fans are seemingly having their entire experience with Honkai Impact ruined by the sight of Qiyana's armpits, writing entire essays about how it's an improper send-off for the current story arc. Himeko's last lesson, as if a joke, "Is this Qiyana? From a strong warrior to a playful girl?" writes another fan. I haven't been keeping up to date with the story, admittedly, because again, I don't play the game, but is showing her armpit really going to negatively affect your opinion of the events that transpire over the course of the final part of the story. It should be noted that Chinese fans have always been weirdly protective of the characterizations of Honkai Impact characters, not just Honkai, but Genshin Impact as well. Global's anniversary celebrations previously had to be altered because Chinese fans did not like their favorite characters being portrayed in bunny suits and doing sexy dances. Currently, both versions of the game have started. The finale arc, closing off the card story, started at the beginning of the game and introducing new battle suits for the game's original 3 Valkyries, Kiana, Mei, and Bronya. Global versions of the game are always one patch behind and are due to get the first of these new Hershers, Bronya's Hersher of Truth, in the coming patch. Now, admittedly, I don't even know what to say with this. What is wrong with some of you that out of, again, all the issues that this game has with this new update, and granted, there are a lot of great things that it introduced, and there are a lot of great aspects of the story from what I've been reading, but out of the various different things that you could have chosen to be upset with, why is it this specifically? Now, if Honkai Impact isn't your thing, no problem. I got 2 different videos on screen right now that might be of interest to you. One featuring a list of every confirmed upcoming gacha releasing this month in the month of January 2023. Yeah, it's the new year already. Wow. And the other featuring a list of the best looking upcoming gacha games releasing this entire year in the year of 2023.